Hey Corey, it's Shaelee with Midtown Marketing. I have your website pulled up here so that we can start going through your online presence and see ways to increase it so that we can get you more clients. Starting with your website here, there are some great things happening. The first thing is that whoever built it did a really good job adding call to action buttons. Anywhere that someone can click to call right away or fill out a form is what's considered a call to action. And the reason that this is important is because we want people landing on your site to reach out to you so that they are turning into a lead. And so they did a great job there. Scrolling through, it looks like they have a great amount of content as well. The reason that that's important is because Google has what's called crawlers, and they are looking through all of the content that's on your site. That also includes what these photos were saved as before they were uploaded. And they're looking to see what keywords you have embedded throughout your site, as well as if you're providing value to your readers. And so a good rule of thumb would be to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage. That does depend on your competitors as well. And then you want those keywords embedded throughout. And one example of a keyword is Sacramento Concrete Company. Anything that's being inputted into this Google search bar is what's considered a keyword. And whenever your future customers are searching for this, the first thing that's populating is the Google Map Pack section. 30 to 40% of business goes into this section here. And you want to be ranking in the top 3 because the top 3 get a lot of that, 30 to 40%. The way that you outrank your competitors here would be to have a Google business profile. I did try and search for yours and I didn't find it. So what we'd want to do is we'd want to create a Google business profile that is free for you to create. If you already have one, the next step would be to completely optimize it. And so I will use this as an example to optimize. On your Google business profile, after you create it, you'd want to make sure that you're adding geotagged photos here, consistently adding 5-star reviews. You'd want to make sure all the questions that they ask, you want to have it filled out as completely and accurately as possible. And that includes this About section down here. So this section allows up to 750 characters, and you want to try and get as much and fill out as much of that as possible and add in some keywords sprinkled throughout. The most time consuming is what's called citations. Citations are your business name, address, and phone number, exactly as you have it in your Google business profile and other places like Yelp. And so you'd want to have more of your citations of your name, address, and phone number in your local directories than your competitors here. And so with all of those things together, you would be getting your share of that 30 to 40%. And if we scroll down, this is what's called the organic listing. And this is where your website would be ranking. Here is an ad. So we're at the bottom of the first page. Ads are definitely something to consider for yourself because it is a good tool that you can utilize to get more business. But you do want to be on this first page because over 90% of people will stay on this first page here. And you want to be as high up as possible to get the majority share of that 60 to 70%. Let's take a look at the #1 ranking business for this keyword. So Sacramento Concrete Contractor. If we quickly scroll through here, they have some call to actions. Looks like they are doing great with their content here, and they have call to actions sprinkled throughout. Let's take a look at the back end of each website, starting with your competitor. I have their website plugged into Ahrefs. And we're going to take a look at some ratings pulled from Google data. The UR and the DR, this is the trustworthiness and the authority of a website. They have 31 and 13. What's making up their ratings here are the 776 backlinks that they have, and these backlinks are coming from 96 referring domains. What a backlink is, it's one website linking to another, like a shout out. And it's important to note that not all backlinks are the same. There are high quality backlinks that will boost the UR and the DR, and there are spammy ones that will bring these numbers down. So you do want to be intentional there. Something else to keep in mind is that Google does pay attention to see if the backlinks are relevant to your industry. So you do want to make sure that it is relevant and makes sense to your industry. And why is the UR and the DR important? The UR and the DR is one factor in ranking on the first page as high up as possible with Google. So you want to make sure that your UR and your DR are higher than your competitors, as well as making sure that you have buyer intent keywords on your website so that you are being found for what you would want to be found for. Your competitor has 65 keywords on their site and they have 27 traffic every single month. And if we head on over to yours, I have your website plugged in here, you'll have 29 and 1.3. And what's making up these ratings here are the 1.23 thousand backlinks that you have, and these backlinks are coming from 60 referring domains. You all have 17 keywords on your site and 0 monthly traffic as of now. So what we'd want to do here is add high quality, relevant backlinks to your site so that we're boosting the UR and the DR above your competitors, as well as adding buyer intent keywords to your site so that you are being pushed to the top of Google and you're being found for what you would want to be found for. The reason I stress buyer intent is because we want to qualify your leads from the very beginning. We want to make sure that you're having quality leads landing on your site. And let's take a look at your competitor here. One way to get high quality backlinks is called the copycat method. We can go into your competitor's backlinks here and link those to your website as well, because if it is working for them, it would work for you to get you ranking to the top of that Google search as well. And we'd also want to do extensive search to find buyer intent keywords for you. We can go into your competitor's backlinks here, and then we can see which ones are high quality backlinks, buyer intent keywords, and see how many people are searching every single month for some of these. But we'd also want to do more research as well, because a lot of the time competitors do not have all of the good buyer intent keywords on their site. And so just a quick recap for you so that we can get you ranking for these high quality buyer intent keywords would be to have a Google business profile and then have it be completely optimized so that you're getting your share of that 30 to 40%. And then for your website to get the share of the 60 to 70% of business, we'd want to make sure that this content is high quality to support those buyer intent keywords, as well as adding high quality backlinks to your site so that you are being pushed to the top of Google and you are being found for what you'd want to be found for with those high quality leads. The more eyes that are on your site, the more people would be turning into those customers for you. I hope that this video was helpful for you. I look forward to hearing from you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thank you.